Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a special topic. Yeah, it is on how to illustrate a song or how to give life to a song. Wow! Short, long story. I wanted to represent a song that a friend of mine did. It's called 3 Wishes and I love it so much. It was inspiring. I was super excited to represent it. So here I am.
I wanted to get more information, so I went to YouTube. However, I didn't find what I was looking for. There's not a lot of content.
So I thought, maybe I could do a video to share my personal experience, what I discovered, amazing advices and tips. So I'm pretty sure this can help you. I propose you to stay till the end of this video. But remember an important thing, I'm not an expert, I'm only sharing with you what personally helped me to ease my task. By the way, don't hesitate if you have any other advices or tips, you can leave it in the comments. And also if you want to give me ideas of future video, future content that you want to see, I'm going to read them out.
First things first. You need to listen to the song. Yes, it may seem silly, but it is one of the most important things to do. In a piece of paper, write: how do I feel? What are the most common sentences? What do I see? What is the atmosphere of this song? Is it mysterious? Is it happy? Sad? Romantic? You get what I say. Keep all these things in mind and incorporate it on your drawing. It can be represented by the colors, the facial expression of your character, etc. Step 2 may depend on each other's situation, but the main thing applies to everyone. You need to have a plan. Now, if you're doing this for someone, you need to know what this person wants. Ask questions. As a sentence says, don't be shy, put some more. In my specific situation, my friend wanted something dark that could make her think of the desert, etc. Now, I knew that my palette needed to be in dark tones and cold colors. I could also think about the elements in my drawing. For some reason, desert makes me think of the Aladdin's lamp. But hey, if you're doing this for yourself, I have good news. You have more freedom. You can do whatever you want. But let me repeat myself in case you forgot it. You need to have a plan. Okay? Having a plan is the key to success. Don't forget it. Trust me, I once was very frustrated because my sketch was out of perspective, I hadn't my ideas clear, and I ended it. I never finished it. It isn't a happy ending, huh? If you want to avoid that, I'm advising you to have a plan before putting your pen into your tablet or your paper. Let's get going to step 3. Look for reference. You need reference to make things happen. The artists who succeed the most are the ones who use a lot of reference. Even if you know what the object looks like, you don't know by memory its details. Don't be ashamed of using reference, okay? Remember that before, artists like Leonardo da Vinci used models to paint. What I personally do is I go to Google and tap pose reference. Then if I want to be more specific, I can put like dancing, pose, references. Fighting, pose, reference. You get it? If you're looking for an object, just put the name of it. For example, chair reference or chair drawing reference. You know, there are specific sites that post photos of models posing with interesting luminosity and shadows, so you can go and check it out. Step number 4. Create a playlist. Now you may be wondering, why is she talking about music? Isn't this about art? Well, here's a secret tip that almost nobody tells you. You need to feel your drawing. It's not about looking at it and making sure that everything is perfect. No. You have to feel all the way along the same feelings that you felt while listening to the song that you want to illustrate. For that, make a playlist with songs that have the same vibes. For example, my friend's single had a mysterious atmosphere and made me think of soundtrack used for suspense or epic moments. My favorite one that I used is Ship of Fools. It's a soundtrack from an anime called Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, and I won't put it here because YouTube is going to eat me out if I do it because of the copyright, so sorry. Okay. Step number 5. A most interesting one, I promise. Sketching! Now you can start sketching while you planificate it. But remember that you don't need to stress with this, it's a draft. As you could see, I already did mine at the start of the video. Take your time with the sketch, make sure at the end that you don't have any silly perspective mistakes. Mine took me a while, and that's because I'm not used to dynamic poses like the one that I'm doing in this video. And once you finish, you can pass to step 6, going to the line art. It's kind of difficult for me to do beautiful and fluid lines, but practicing will for sure is this step in the future. Fighting, don't give up. Before moving to the next step, let me give you a little tip. If your song is in the happy mood, then you can try to color part of your lines that will make your art seem softer. If you don't know how to do it, you just have to lock your line art layer. Okay, now this is a big step composed by 3 little elements: coloring, shading, and lighting. First, don't forget to use the type of colors that you choose on your planning, cold ones or warm ones. It depends on the vibes of your song, don't forget it. Now, before going on, I'm just going to say that I'm not planning on going into deep details since this isn't a how to shade tutorial, how to draw digitally tutorial. I will only give you the tips that I think can be useful for illustrating. By the way, now that I'm seeing the video while editing, let me just add the tip that texture can really help you to bring your illustration to life, so keep it in mind. If you're not used to do shadows digitally, what I often do is to go look for tutorials or find photos. Photos can be very helpful if I love a special lighting and if I see that it's similar of what I'm looking for, I take it as a reference. I'm repeating myself, but references are very, very, very important, and they can help you to see more clearly what you have to do. They are not just useful for perspective and proportion, they can really, really help with your shadows and your lights. By the way, don't be afraid of a face that will appear sooner or later. It's just a reference for the luminosity. Another tip that I'm going to give you for this step is to make balance. What I mean by that is that you can use warm colors for the lighting if you use it dark and cold tones on your flat color and shadow process. This will help you to make the illustration that you're doing more interesting for the eye, in my opinion. It can also go in the other way. If you use warm colors for the shadow and the flat colors, you can change to cold tones for the lighting.
That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching my video till the end. Now it will really help me if you give it a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel, and as I said before, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I will read it and answer it. See you next time. Bye bye!